Christmas, whatever you're doing. I hope it's fun. I hope it's good. I just hope it's a nice time for you. Christmas on the road is something every year I sort of feel a bit conflicted about because, the road is busier now for people who live and travel on the road. It's a lot busier than it used to be. And Christmas is the time when the whole road population just booms, and everywhere you go is kind of busy and a little bit chaotic. So even driving can become interesting, as people rush around and take stupid risks and things like that. So I try to actually not travel too much over Christmas. I just prefer to not be actually on the road trying to deal with all of that, because I feel that, people just seem to be in a funny headspace. A lot of the park up spots that are, normally pretty nice and peaceful also get ridiculously packed out and crazy. And this year I did my typical of going, oh dear, where am I going to put myself for Christmas, because I'm not a huge Christmas person anyway, and I do still work over the holiday period, so being surrounded by yahooing noise isn't my scene really either. So it is different for different folks, I guess. If you can take all of Christmas off and just get into it and have a great time and party up a bit, well, that's a bit different, I think. But no, it's interesting. It does kind of stress me out a little bit, just how busy it gets out here. And I don't know if anybody else feels that or if that's just me. But I'm always really quite pleased once we hit sort of mid-January and things calm down a bit again. There's still people out and about, but just not quite that intensity, not quite as many people. And and what's new for me too is, like, for years and years I did the gypsy fairs, the gypsy travellers, the tinkers and traders, and in all three of those groups over Christmas, New Year, I was on a venue and working. So the advantage of a venue is that it was just us, the fair, it was leased, so you didn't have hordes of other people apart from when you're working during the day, and you were there to do that, so it didn't matter. So trying to figure out what to do over that time's quite a new thing for me, so I'll work it out. But I think I've left it a bit late this year, but I think next year I'm going to see if I can find a property minding position or something, preferably rural. I've owned land for years, so I know how to look after animals and so forth. So I think next year I'll get a bit more organised and get myself sorted out for something like that, because it's just a little bit too chaotic out on the road. It's actually, I'm in the Domain at the moment, and it's actually relatively peaceful. There's a lot of people driving in and out, but there aren't actually that many campers, so people must be all getting ready to spend Christmas with their families. So come Boxing Day, I think that's when it's really going to go off. And it's a pretty hectic day. I remember one year trying to drive from Whangamata. We finished Whangamata on the 4th of January, and I needed to drive to New Plymouth for the next fair. And I went from Whangamata, did some shopping in Pairo or Waihi or somewhere, and made it as far as Matamata. And I'd had people with boats behind them passing me and forgetting they had trailers on, and everybody was just driving like complete maniacs trying to get home. And it was horrible. It was really stressful. So I pulled in at the Firth Tower Museum in Matamata and stayed the night there and thought I'll try this again tomorrow. And on the next day, the 6th, it was much quieter, much less silly on the road. But yeah, I think it's called the silly season for a reason. I used to live in Tasman Bay and Ruby Bay, and you know, all the beaches around there, Tahuna, Kaiteriteri, they all pack out. And when I was growing veggies, that was actually pretty good because everybody was stopping in and buying veggies from my store, and strawberries and watermelons and things like that. So yeah, it had its purposes, but I definitely stayed away from the beaches. I didn't go to Kaiteriteri Beach or anything like that. You wait till all the holiday makers are gone and then go and enjoy it when it's a bit less silly. So yeah, there's heaps of people in the water having fun today, jet skis, boats, things like that. People are having a good time, and yeah, they have time off, so I think that's pretty cool. I've actually taken a couple of extra days off for Christmas. Oops, that's a noisy sounding boat. Wow, okay. Yeah, so anyway, I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a fantastic Christmas. Hope you found somewhere nice to be, and lots of love to you all, and I'll see you in my next video.